Hello and welcome to the April edition of Spotlight Tampa. I'm Steve Overton. First in the spotlight today, Duckweed Urban Grocery has opened a new store in the Channel District. You may be familiar with the quaint and charming downtown location. The new Duckweed Urban Grocery is located on the ground floor of the Place Apartments and offers fresh baked goods, deli grab-and-go items, household essentials, and more. The store is also home to Modern Paws, where pet owners in Channelside now have the perfect spot to shop for their pets.
Duckweed Urban Grocery actually just opened up in the Channel District. We're actually located in the Place building. We're right across the street from the Washington Park dog park, and we're very, very excited to be here in the neighborhood. So we're gonna carry like all your necessary household items. We'll have like toilet paper, just stuff you need to kind of like grab and don't have to actually go to the grocery store. We have a lot of like healthy snacks like chips and salsa, hummus, grab and go items. We have a ton of craft beer and wine selections, a great selection of craft beer and wine. Everybody is just really excited. I mean, people have been watching us for a year. We have a bunch of the apartments around here, so we have like Sky House and everybody, and the Place obviously that we're sitting in right now. So everybody's just really excited because we're finally making progress. We got all of our permitting and we have like, you know, the beautiful decorations around here. So people are just coming in and like, oh my gosh, we're so excited to invite you to the neighborhood. So it's been good.
We've lived in the area for about 3 years now, so we've seen the changes, we've seen the needs of the community. You know, our needs are the same as what everybody else's needs are in the neighborhood. So a small little local grocery store and then also a small little pet shop in the area. I mean, that's really what you need around here. So, you know, nice, local, convenient, everybody lives around here, so it's all part of the community.
Yesterday and this past weekend we had a ton of people. We had our doors open because we were still putting in supplies and cutting wood and doing all of that stuff. So people were just walking by and they absolutely loved it. They were knocking on our doors. They couldn't wait until Tuesday's soft opening, so they were really excited, and they are finally getting a grocery store as well as a pet store in the neighborhood.
As far as the food lines that we carry From, which is a very popular natural dog food. Then we also carry Origin and Akana. Those are great, all natural foods as well, made out in Canada. We always look towards the healthy route. Most of our products are made with human grade or human quality ingredients. So what we eat, we want to be able to feed that to our animals. You know, we have canned food, dry food, dehydrated food, as treats, toys, chews to keep the dogs busy while you're, you know, trying to get some, you know, have people visiting you or whatnot. And of course, we also haven't forgotten about the cats as well. We carry both dry and wet cat food. Carry a little bit of some cat litter as well for them. So a little bit of everything for, you know, the cats and dogs out there. And the nice thing as well, we'll also be carrying raw dog food as well. So that's a big benefit here for the animals. We're just glad that we're here in the Channel District. You know, it's an exciting time for us, and you know, hopefully come down and see us, both Duckweed and the Modern Paws.
Duckweed Urban Grocery and Modern Paws are another exciting addition to the expanding and dynamic Channel District. Mayor Bob Buckhorn and Tampa Police Chief Eric Ward recently took target practice to a whole new level. The pair took aim at a celebratory ribbon to open the new Tampa Police Department Firearms Training Facility.
Part part of the process is we want to focus on our training. And this facility is just one piece of that puzzle. I think that having this range in our backyard gives the officers an opportunity to train more frequently. Instead of annually, they can come out as many times as necessary to hone their skills. And in turn, that's going to build their confidence, which creates that better relationship with the community.
These officers are going to be able to get out here and train a lot. We all know that in circumstances that are extreme, they're going to revert to their training. And the more training they get, the better they're going to react, and the safer they'll be, and the safer the citizen will be. So this has been a long time coming. They've been dealing with inferior facilities to practice at for a long time. This one was built with the proceeds of criminal activities. And I couldn't be prouder to be here to preside over the opening of this.
The significance of it is that it's truly going to save lives. It's going to save officers' lives. It's going to save people from injury. The training that this is going to be able to give to our officers is second to none. And not only do we have a shooting range, but we have a shoot house with movable walls to train the officers. We have classrooms. We have restroom facilities. We have workshops. So there's a lot of things here for our officers to be able to do and get the training they need. One of the best things about this is about as green as you can possibly get. We have none of the lead ever hits the ground. It all goes into the bullet trap, which is behind us. That goes into an auger system that puts it into a 55-gallon drum. The officers never have to handle it. It never goes into the ground. It's very, very green. And then if you see the PET panels is what they are along the wall. This helps with the noise from it getting outside of the range. Plus, it helps keep that noise down inside for the healthy officers' hearing.
The significance to me personally is it's a dream come true. We had a shooting facility that we would have to drive for over an hour to get to and then drive an hour back. And myself and Sergeant Seal came up with this idea, and that's all it was. It was an idea. It was basically it started off with a pile of dirt and some targets out here, and now you've seen what it evolved into. A facility like this will provide generations of our officers and officers from other agencies around here the training that they need, not only to learn how to shoot, but when not to shoot. A lot of people don't get that. A shooting range is not just about learning how to shoot and hitting your target. It's also training officers when they shouldn't shoot. So that's what this training facility will provide to them.
Tampa police officers are required by the state to meet qualification standards with their service weapons once a year. Baseball and Tampa go together like peanut butter and jelly. Many of the game's greatest players grew up in the Bay Area and play Little League in our local parks. But not all neighborhoods within the city know about Tampa's great legacy with baseball. And for the kids in some of those communities, sadly, our great American pastime doesn't even cross their minds. Recently, the Cal Ripken Foundation stepped up to the plate in one of Tampa's distressed communities with a concept to help kids learn about the game of baseball while teaching them some critical life lessons.
You can see this incredible field, but this is more than a field. This is called a youth development park because we're going to teach life lessons here. We're going to use the Ripken Foundation. They have this thing called the Healthy Choices program. So it's all about playing sports, but you're learning life skills through it. And to be over here in Sulphur Springs, it's just incredible. The beauty of these kind of fields are the maintenance is minimal. Don't worry about rain. The water drains right through them. We can play 5-6 games a day, which you could never do on a real turf field.
This is about their future, not ours, but theirs. And the chance for them to come and play
Ready to get ready?
America's pastime, and to learn how to play baseball on a world-class field, and to recreate and be able to use the Spring Hill Community Park, and to just be kids.
I always enjoyed the influence I have with kids, and baseball and sports gives you that opportunity. I was always taught as a kid to be community-minded. We hope that they enjoy whatever sport they want to play. We built it in a baseball sense, but we call them youth development parks.
Astonishing. It's a really nice park. It's a park that I usually wouldn't see in a place like Spring Hill.
I think it's good for all kids, all ages, all sports. I mean, it's a great practice, and it's good even if you want to just come out and practice individual or with a team.
This ball field is just one of the ways in which the city of Tampa is helping to bring more opportunities to the kids in Sulphur Springs. We'll keep you posted on how the efforts of the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation are helping Tampa's kids build a life on and off the baseball field. There's a new exhibit at Mosey that you don't want to miss. Spotlight's Chris Phillips takes us there for a look.
Dinosaurs in Motion is the most interactive dinosaur exhibit to ever come to Tampa Bay. We have 14 massive metal dinosaur skeletons. Each one is a handmade sculpture created by the late artist John Payne, and they are all designed to have you grab them, move them, and learn while you're doing it. Please touch the exhibits. We want you to touch the exhibits at Mosey, and these dinosaurs, you bring them to life. The way you bring them to life gets more complex as you move through the exhibit. So it starts with basically levers to move the T-Rex. By the end, you're using pulleys and gears and even PlayStation video game controllers to bring them to life. So as you are moving through Dinosaurs in Motion, you're learning about how gears and pulleys work, but you never feel like you're actually being taught anything, which is a great side effect. At Mosey, we're always looking to bring in new experiences that can bring to the core of what we call STEAM education. You may have heard of STEM, there's also STEAM. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. These are where the careers of the future are. So at Mosey, our goal is to get you hands-on with those STEAM ideas. And one of the ways to do it is to bring in these works of art. They are all made by hand over thousands of hours from recycled junkyard materials. There's car parts and motorcycle engines in here. And by getting you up close to this art and seeing how they move, you're learning about science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, STEAM. Dinosaurs appeal to just about everybody. There's an 8-year-old boy in me that's pretty excited, but we have had everybody up to the seniors come in and really see the artwork and the detail that has gone into these. So if you're a kid who loves dinosaurs, this is for you. If you're a grown-up who loves amazing machines and seeing how they work, this is for you. If you're a grown-up who appreciates amazing works of art made from recycled junkyard materials, this is for you.
The exhibit runs through Mother's Day and is included with your Mosey admission. More and more, the focus of Tampa's downtown life is the Hillsborough River, and a new option for travel on the river just opened. Spotlight's Jen Vaglis has all the details.
Today marks a very important day for the downtown waterfront with the christening of 3 new pirate water taxis.
It's been a dream of ours for 15 years. We had this business plan queued up since we moved our ship here back in 2001. We have 3 water taxis. They're certified to carry 46 passengers. They have restroom facilities aboard. They have a snack bar aboard. And folks will be able to come down for $15 and ride all day long. It's modeled after the hop-on, hop-off ride concept from Eulalie to Malios to Jackson's to Splitsville for bowling. It's just going to be wonderful. The completion of the Riverwalk really is the catalyst that said, hey, we're ready for water taxi service. We think this is a great link that's going to link all the cultural attractions together.
This city has changed before our eyes over the last 5 years, and this is another wonderful waterfront addition that will bring more people down here, that will entertain the folks that are coming here from all over the world, and I couldn't be more excited to see our waterfront activated.
From Tampa's Riverwalk, I'm Jen Vaglis with Spotlight Tampa.
As any business owner will tell you, one of the key aspects of remaining profitable over time is networking. It is how they meet and retain clients, and those clients can lead to even more clients, and so on and so on. Well, an organization called Black Women Business Owners, Executives, and Entrepreneurs really gets this networking concept. The organization strives to give its membership maximum exposure. In addition, they like to recognize businesses that are helping women break all barriers to participation in the global business community.
To some, gathering together to talk about makeup is a big deal. But when the gathering is a brunch and is hosted by an organization called Black Women Business Owners, Executives, and Entrepreneurs, a conversation about lipstick gets serious.
everything that we think, everything that we buy, everything that we feel comes from an inner belief. And oftentimes that belief isn't something that you've decided on. It's just something that subconsciously fell into your lap.
Melissa Butler, a Detroit native and graduate of the Florida A&M School of Business, spoke to a room of mostly women business professionals about how notions of beauty led her to create the Lip Bar, a hip and healthy cosmetic line.
It's very easy to find organic food, but in terms of makeup that is gonna be more on the natural side, it didn't really exist. And so I didn't feel as though women should have to challenge or they should have to compromise their health for their beauty. So every day I'm empowering women to be more comfortable in their own skin, and that's kind of what allows me to sleep at night. It's what also allows me to get up at night and want to work hard at it.
To the members of the BWB OEE, Butler's startup venture channels the ideals of Madam C.J. Walker. In the early 1900s, Walker created a line of hair care products and became America's first female self-made millionaire.
She was selling the belief that you are enough. She was selling this idea that it's okay to believe in yourself when no one else believes in you, when the entire world is telling you that you're not worthy.
During the brunch, the BWB OEE also recognized local business owners for their support of the organization's mission. Attendees like Tammy Charles were energized by Butler's story and applauds the BWB OEE for creating a forum where women of color can learn from one another.
I think what makes this event so important is recognizing people within the African American community, women, different diverse, obviously different cultures, but really recognizing people for their work and also exposing young people like myself to these different people, because I'm still learning too. I still have a lot to learn.
This is Frank Crum for Spotlight Tampa.
The organization is planning more events like this brunch in order to grow and to provide its members more insight into the Bay Area's business climate. You can reach out to them via email at info@bwboee.com. Well, that's a wrap for the April edition of Spotlight Tampa. I'm Steve Overton, and for all of us at CTTV, I hope you have a great day.